There is more to Meghalaya than its proximity to the clouds, more to its story than its people, more to its landscape than its beauty. Meghalaya is home to 300 species of orchids and 125 edible fruits and nuts. Many seasonal vegetables, spices and medicinal herbs also grow favorably in the state, and all these have proven to be plants of high economic value. What makes these crops more attractive to the consumer is the fact that these are traditionally grown without the use of chemical fertilizers and inorganic pesticides. The government of Meghalaya has now embarked on a mission mode program of organic production, certification and marketing. A citrus fruit that resembles the sweet orange or sweet lime known around the world. With an annual yield of 4,705 metric tons, the Khasi mandarin is distributed throughout the state and is harvested between the months of October and January. The village of Maupu in the Khasi Hills and the Nokrek range of Garo Hills are where it grows naturally and thrives in plenty. The Khasi mandarin is also used in the production of juices, syrups, jams and marmalades, and a whole range of products that can be canned and preserved. The pineapple is another favorite that grows in the rich fertile soils of Meghalaya, especially in the Ribhoi district and Garo Hills. A magnificent looking fruit, almost regal in appearance, with a taste fit for royalty. Coincidentally, it even seems as though nature has decided to crown it. So despite the annual yield in Meghalaya being 10,041 metric tons, the demand for the fruit increases every year, making it one of the most sought-after produce for domestic consumption as well as the food industry, where it has more than its share of uses in jams and jellies, juices and flavouring and the like. The strawberry is another fruit that has proven itself as a commercial success in Meghalaya. Today, Solia, a village in Ribhoi district, has been named as Strawberry Village because the entire village grows this fruit for a living. After the fruits are picked from the fields, they are packed into little transparent boxes and shipped off to the market. Meghalaya yields 7,064 metric tons of strawberries every year, and these are also consumed locally throughout the state, where it is eaten as it is or used for various other purposes. Because of the strong association that strawberries have with Cupid, every Valentine's Day in Meghalaya is often accompanied by a strawberry festival which is celebrated with huge fanfare. People from all over, young and old, get together to celebrate and express this day of love with strawberries. Indigenous to the hills of Meghalaya is a wild cherry locally known as Shillong. Like the common cherry, it grows in bunches on a tree, but one look at it and you will definitely notice a distinct dissimilarity. They taste nothing alike, and even the texture of the fruit is different from the cherry. Shillong, like all fruits, can be used for various purposes, but its cider, that is often locally brewed, is something that stands out and is distinct to Meghalaya. Grown mostly in the Garo Hills district of the state, the cashew nut is processed in nearby factories. Men, women and machine work harmoniously right from the extraction of the nut from its shell to the stage of grading and packing of the final product. With a yield of 1,853 metric tons per year and the demand for cashew nuts gaining popularity, the cashew industry in Meghalaya is set to a new growth trajectory. The consumption of the areca nut is tradition in most parts of India, chewed raw with betel leaf in Meghalaya and consumed as supari in most parts of the country. The industry here in Meghalaya is thriving because the demand for it never ceases. The areca nut business has been part of local as well as interstate trade for decades now, and it has not shown any signs of disappearing. And so long as the profit is here to stay, the farming and the entire process that accompanies it will stay along with it. This is a side of Meghalaya seldom spoken about: its horticultural ventures and possibilities. Depending on the season, of course, the streets would be filled with numerous indigenous fruits. There is something called a wild olive, which usually grows semi-wild in people's gardens or backyards. There is also the not-so-common bayberry or saw pea. This particular berry grows on medium-height trees and is a favorite among the locals. Another fruit that grows favorably in Meghalaya is plum. Although it is not being grown on a large scale yet, there are a few orchards existing in the state. The environmental conditions in Meghalaya also favors the growth of kiwis, which have started making roots, especially in East Khasi Hills district. Another common fruit you might see in the Khasi Hills of Meghalaya is an edible tuber commonly known as saw plum. Cleaned thoroughly, it is sold as small, almost egg-shaped fruit along with a sort of dip made of an exotic variant of sesame seeds. The people of Meghalaya love flowers, and because of the diverse agroclimatic conditions, commercial floriculture is another venture that has proven itself worthwhile and profitable. There are orchids, anthuriums and gerberas, birds of paradise, carnations and a lot more being cultivated and sold in the local market and also exported outside the state. Meghalaya produces 6,274 metric tons of ginger every year, which is known for its pungency and flavor due to high gingerol content. Since most farmers in the state still follow the traditional method of farming, it is quite safe to say that this spice coming from the fields is purely organic in nature. Meghalaya's turmeric is of the Lakadong variety and is well known across the country for its high curcumin content of more than 7.5%. This is followed by Megha Turmeric 1, which contains 6.8% curcumin. The tubers are unique for its vibrant yellow color, distinct aroma and organic character. The microclimatic parameters, soil characteristics and geographical location make a perfect combination for Lakadong turmeric to emerge as a prized spice of the state. Meghalaya, the abode of clouds, is home to the wettest places on earth and possesses immense richness and diversity in its horticultural wealth. Yes, it is a place of immense natural beauty, charm and hospitality, and our horticultural strength is unmatched in its distinctiveness, unique taste and organic tradition.